What about flip up your other screen? Other screen.
Geez.
Never mind. You want me to hit it?
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Hit it.
Hey guys, welcome to Stuck in Beta. I'm Greg. With me is Josh and Josh. How you doing?
Hey, Greg.
Good.
Doing great.
Man,
Yeah.
I think we're having issues with the chat window again, but I don't know.
That's okay.
It's all right.
We'll just deal with it. We'll deal with it.
It's fine. Maybe Santa Claus will bring you a new computer.
That would be nice.
Ooh, yeah.
I need lots of power.
Power.
Yeah.
More power.
That's what I really need. So it's we got the tree. I put the tree up, I forgot it.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Castle Grayskull's still naked though.
No, it doesn't have anything up. But He-Man and Skeletor are hanging out under the tree, sharing a moment. I don't know.
They give up their differences for Christmas.
Oh, they do. Well, have you ever seen the He-Man Christmas special?
Once or twice.
Yeah, it's good.
I don't
good
think so.
I'm
times.
sure you watch it every year, right?
Yeah, Skeletor all of a sudden becomes good.
Oh,
He helps
really?
He helps these two kids that
Do
are
we have an
frozen
all
in
button?
the show, in the snow, not show.
I can't get our video to load,
Mike said there was a problem on his side
but
too.
it could just be me.
So what'd you guys do last weekend?
I did a lot. Thank you. We do a thing every year with the nephews, and now this year with our daughter. We go over to the shrine of the
Our Lady of
Our
the Snow.
Lady of the Snows, which right across the street is that new
Brewhouse?
gigantic
Yeah.
Hofbrau.
I've heard that the food there is not that good. Did you eat there?
I haven't eaten there yet, but I'd like to go and check that out sometime. But we went through that. It's free to look at all the light. You can pay a donation at the end. And then they have a little Lego exhibit. They had some really cool... they always have really cool exhibits in the Lego. They had, made Ted Drew's.
Huh.
It was pretty cool. And...
The ice cream?
the building and everything.
Huh.
It had the icy roof and how it looks. And they had the arch, and they had a really cool town display or whatever. And the kids, they got these little. I don't know if you know what brickheads are. They're like a Lego, but they're put together that kind of look like a big giant, almost like a Minecraft figure, basically.
Yeah.
And they have different characters that they had to find throughout all the displays, or kind of hidden in the displays. Like they had to find, Batman and Olaf, and I mean it was characters all over.
Did you win?
Well, I mean, I don't think you won anything. It was just
Did you beat your nephews?
no. I was helping them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was fun, and we actually planned to, we went to Steak and Shake. We went there, and then we planned to go to look at the lights on. You guys are aware of the Candy Cane Lane, right?
Yeah.
It's
I've never been there, but yeah, you've talked about it a few times.
it's right by Ted Drew's. So our plan was go there and then get some Ted Drew's. Well, they zonked out. They were all asleep on the way home. We're like, I don't really want to go all the way over there. Do you? No, let's go home. So we went home, and we actually went by there the next night. So if you don't know, there's like 3 different streets. There's Angel Avenue, Snowflake Street, and Candy Cane Lane. Candy Cane Lane, I would say, is the biggest one.
These are all just residential streets.
Yeah, residential streets, and they all decorate. They usually have some little you tune into some radio station, and then they play a music. Not on
It's shut down, right? You walk the street?
No,
I thought
you
it was.
drive through. So we were like, hey, why don't we're over in this area. This was the next night. We went down Snowflake Street. That wasn't a problem. Candy Cane Lane, we got to the line. There's all these cars from both directions going to turn into this subdivision. So we're waiting there and waiting and waiting. We literally were there about 25 minutes to a half hour. Didn't even move. I mean, we may have moved like
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what we did. I did a Yui and we got some Ted Roos. And yeah, but I just, and that was like at 6 o'clock. So I don't know, maybe you go later or maybe go during the week instead of a Saturday.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
But I guess that stuff's cool, but it's like kind of overwhelming, you know? I mean,
Doesn't
all those
thrill me in
lights.
the least.
Yeah. Does that guy here in town still do that?
Yeah.
Does he? Over by the school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were by there.
I think it would be fun to do that, but driving through it and seeing
Oh,
them
man.
doesn't thrill me.
To do it, what do you mean to do it?
To put a display on like that.
I don't like putting up the strand around my...
Like, we could do it at Greg's house pretty easily.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I was talking to Molly. I'm like, what if any one of these people on this street have like a party or have like anything?
It's a fire hazard.
They're screwed.
Yeah.
You know, I guess they're city houses, so I guess
they
they
have
have
an alley?
They
Yeah.
gotta have alleys, right?
Yeah. That's a good question.
But yeah, because none of them have driveways in the front yard.
Oh, okay.
I wonder how long that's been going on those streets. Like,
Oh, man.
years and years and years.
Yeah,
or-
quite a while.
I mean, you move in, you are like, that's like an expectation that you have to uphold. Like, were there any houses that weren't decorated?
Well, I mean, since I didn't go this year, I don't know, but in past years, no. It's always been. It kind of. Have you ever seen that? It's not the greatest Christmas with the cranks.
Yeah.
Where they
That's all
all
right.
put a snowman on the roof.
Yeah.
And yeah, I could just.
I wouldn't decorate just to not.
They were going to
be
the
the one neighbor that didn't.
They were going to they were going on vacation or something. So
Yeah,
like, I'm
they were
not
going
doing it this year.
on a cruise. Yeah.
Because when the book for that was called Skipping Christmas, right?
I don't know.
I think so.
It's one of those movies I don't think I've ever watched start to finish.
It's okay. It's typical Tim Allen.
He does a lot of Christmas ones.
Yeah. All the Santa Claus movies, right?
It's funny. I was it's not really funny at all. But on the radio, Sirius XM, we were listening to one of the Christmas channels. No, but if they want to pay me something, Frank Sinatra, Santa Claus is coming to town. On the display, Claus was Clause.
Yeah.
Well, that's wrong. That's Claus. It's Claus. Claus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how you screw that one up, but
Thanks, Captain
I'm sure someone was fired over at the Christmas channel.
Seems to be a little bit of technical difficulties. Folks are saying that we're having some lagging issues and live video interrupted, which is exactly what I'm getting to.
That's not our problem, though. That's Facebook.
It seems like it's a Facebook thing.
Although that might be an issue when you go to get the audio, Greg.
Nah, I'm recording.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mike said that he's going to download the episode
Later?
when it hits iTunes.
Well, there you go. Sorry, guys, if the live isn't working well. Yeah, maybe Facebook is having issues.
Hey,
So-
looks like Micah just joined us.
We went to Branson and Springfield this weekend for our yearly trip to see Grandma in Branson, and that was I think I told you guys we stopped by the Bass Pro Shop and did the Wonders of Wildlife Aquarium. That is worth the 3 hours of your life that it will take, but it is probably one of the best aquariums I've been to. Way better than Shed's Aquarium in Chicago. But the path, you meander through or whatever, the guy said was a mile long from start to finish. And
Wow.
it took us, I would say, probably 2.5, 3 hours to complete. But it had displays of ecosystems from waterways and oceans around the world. They had a couple Missouri streams. They had giant catfish. They had alligators. They had birds. It was really a three-story aquarium with a grouper that was massive. It was really cool. It's well worth the money and well worth the time.
The pictures you shared on Facebook were just mesmerizing. I just kept watching that jellyfish.
The jellyfish were cool. The jellyfish were really cool.
I watched it on loop like 3 or 4 times. I was just like, wow, that is so cool.
Yeah, the jellyfish part was really, really cool. But yeah, it's well worth it.
That's cool.
How long is that? You know how long that's been there, that aquarium?
It opened up this year, I think.
Really?
Yeah, it's like brand new.
Okay.
It took them forever to build it. I remember 5-6 years ago driving by Bass Pro thinking, man, I really want to go in there. And it wasn't open.
Yeah, because, I mean, for the longest time, I mean, going in there now, you're like, oh, man, this is a lot different. Because I drive by it all the time. I'm like, I've been there, you know.
Yeah.
But going in there, I went in there about a month ago, and yeah, it's so much different than it used to be.
And that aquarium, so there's 2 parts. There's an aquarium, and then there's a Wonders of Wildlife museum.
Did you walk up there and see? They have like a replica of the very first Bass Pro shop.
Oh, yeah.
And it's probably as big as this bar area.
Somebody told me that Johnny Morris, so the guy that owns Bass Pro, Johnny Morris got his start, made his, I don't know if it was his first million, but made the majority of his money from owning Brown Derby liquor stores in Springfield. I had never heard that before.
Yeah. So the Bass Pro you see, it mostly had liquor behind the counter.
Really?
It was like a old school fishing bait shop. And then it had all this all this liquor behind the counter.
Interesting. Yeah. So it's if you're in Springfield, Missouri, it's well worth the stop. You will spend, I mean, depending on how fast you walk through the aquarium, expect to spend at least an hour and a half, 2 hours. I mean, we spent 3, but we had a large group. Several of the people were older, and they like to read the signs and look at everything. And
and then you went over to Mother's Brewing.
We did go over to Mother's Brewing. So we absconded from Annette's family and went to Mother's Brewing and drank several beers. We had they had MILF on tap and the MILF variants on tap. And I will say that probably my new favorite beer is the MILF aged in rum barrels.
Yeah, we were looking at that last week.
Man, it was good.
Yeah.
And they released those variants in January. So we need to make a road trip.
We should.
To Springfield and pick up some bottles of that in January.
Something to look forward to in January.
Yeah, it was definitely that is really good beer. Really good. It was $30 a growler, otherwise I would have brought a growler home. I don't know that it would have made it home.
They had the MILF on tap at that
they had MILF on tap at
Russell House.
Yeah, we were there Monday night. They had MILF on tap and they had Bourbon County on tap.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, the live stream is all messed up. I could see. It's showing,
it keeps pausing.
It's like, I think it's starting over, too.
Yeah, something's not right.
Huh.
Well, anyway, so...
You want to talk Avengers?
Okay. Did you...
This guy. I was going to say, are you really going to ask that question?
Did you...
I watched... I saw a picture of... How many times are you going to say it?
I don't know what he's saying.
Porn. He watched porn.
I saw a picture or something of, was it... Iron Man, like doing something with a mask.
He doesn't even know the movie, the names.
I'm gonna go get a beer. You guys help.
So what I think's funny about this is NASA's Twitter account had to make a response about this because they were getting tweeted so much about rescuing Tony Stark.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you should probably do this. Send a call out. Check the skies and all that. That was pretty cool. But the trailer, I mean,
So I guess this is the first trailer for what is this movie called? Avengers
Endgame. And it was one of the they had a bunch of rumors out there. Oh, maybe called this Doctor Strange in the Infinity War. He says we're in the Endgame. That's something he says, and then so there you go.
So this is the first trailer for this movie. The movie's due to be released in April. Right?
April. You have And Captain Marvel is coming out in March. So
And that was the second trailer dropped for Captain Marvel this last week as well.
Right.
Which I don't know. That kind of some of the acting in the Captain Marvel trailer seemed hokey.
I don't know. I don't think the trailers are that great for that. It doesn't. I will see it
Who's
because
the old lady?
It's a Cree. It's a
No. In her real name.
On the lady on the bus, she punches.
No. The Cree lady that's helping her. Not the Cree lady. It's a famous actress, old woman. Can't think of her name.
Sam Jackson's in there.
I know. Pre eye patch.
He has his eyeball, and there's no doesn't he have the beard and
I don't know. I didn't notice
mustache?
That. All right, you want to talk? Go ahead and talk Avengers trailer.
But anyway, it gets you right what you want. Everyone wanted the title. Avengers 4. We've been calling it, so we know Avengers Endgame. So excited about that. The trailer kind of was it's really a downer the whole time because Tony's basically saying his final goodbyes to Pepper. It's very weird that he's got a mask because he doesn't have a mask anymore. He has those nanobots.
Right.
So I don't know if that's just what's left of those nanobots that are left.
Could be
the nanotechnology.
How did he get in the spaceship?
So
I don't remember that.
That's the Guardians ship.
Yeah.
The Benatar.
Yeah. How did he get in it?
Well, it was on Titan at the end.
Oh, okay.
So, him and not Gamora. What's the blue girl?
Yeah, I can't think of her name either.
I'm sorry, everyone. But anyway, they're the last two on there. So I'm presuming that they're both on the Benatar, floating out in space. But you'd think that she would know a little something of where to go.
I don't know.
And I mean, I guess the big thing is because at the end of the Ant-Man and the Wasp movie,
right,
we see
Ant-Man
stuck in the quantum realm in the back of the Jeep or in the back of the van.
Right.
Well, in this trailer, it's funny. Even Marvel trailers have an end credit scene, because that's really what this is. You see him at the front door saying, "Hey, you guys know me? I'm Ant-Man."
Right. Because they had cut to a scene of, I guess it was Captain America and Black Widow talking about who all was gone, right?
Oh, yeah. And you see Hawkeye. He's dressed up. He's got this samurai sword looking thing.
Yeah.
He's now called Ronin is the handle or whatever you want to call him now. And
really,
he's over in Japan.
Wasn't that a bad guy's name, Ronin?
There's Ronin the Accuser. No, Ronin is that's what I read. Hawkeye now. So yeah, Ronin.
Huh.
Anyway, it looks awesome.
Bad guy in the first movie, wasn't it?
In
Guardians.
Ronin the Accuser. So Ronin with an A is Ronin the Accuser. Ronin with an I is Hawkeye.
Huh. That's confusing.
Anyway, the movie looks cool. Even Molly watched it and she goes, "This looks really good." And I have to talk her into some of these movies.
What kind? Never mind. I thought she liked superhero movies.
She does. She gets bored with some of them. She's kind of like Josh here with some of them.
I like them when they're 2 hours or shorter. Dude, I told you guys. I was sending you guys a message on
I wish you'd just see Infinity War. It's a good movie,
it is
man.
A good movie. And Black Panther. Black Panther.
On Thanksgiving, in the middle of the day, before I had even eaten any turkey, I sat down. I watched Dutch. Pretty much. Well, I was
a good movie.
I was watching that while I was preparing the turkey. Dutch was over. I sat down. I said, I'm going to try to watch Black Panther. I think my nephew was over. We were watching that.
Oh, I do remember this now.
Right to sleep.
Really?
I mean, I was so bored.
That's a good movie.
Yeah. It was middle of the day.
You might need to go to the doctor.
Yeah, you may need to go to the doctor.
You might have sleep apnea.
Sure.
It's probably it.
That's it.
Sleep disorder.
Spider-Man Far From Home, there was a trailer, but it hasn't been released.
This is the animated one yet.
Internet
right?
yet. No, that one comes out tomorrow, the next Spider-Man movie.
Oh. Now that I'll probably be interested in.
So the trailer, they had a Comic-Con in Brazil, which was like a big thing. And they showed the trailer there, but they didn't put it online yet. I'm assuming it should come out soon.
Same
Should
actor.
be leaked somewhere.
Yeah, same actor. No, I couldn't find it. I've been trying, and then there's people who write descriptions of it. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'd rather just wait and watch it, you know.
Huh.
Which is still interesting to me because you used to avoid
I
trailers.
know, that's what I said when he came in. Did you see the Avengers trailer? I'm like, yeah, but you haven't.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
I usually will watch like the first one or whatever.
You are
But
so
then-
full of it.
Then like when it's getting close to movie time, I'm like, I don't want to watch any
Full of
more.
it? You are so full of it. It's always been, I don't watch the trailer. I'm not ruining it.
Yeah. Don't want any what did he say? He had like
I don't want any spoilers.
yeah.
I'm not going to spoil it in the
Preconceived-
trailer.
Oh, they do.
Whatever.
They always do.
Maybe on those cheap like, Adam Sandler movies, like all the funny parts are in there.
Wedding Crashers. Yeah.
Oh, they crash weddings? Why'd you give me the title? Spoiler. I think Facebook Live is back again.
Hey.
So you want to try this snack?
Sure,
I do.
let's
I
eat
do.
snacks.
Okay.
Cashews, almonds, macadamia nuts, lilac, pecans too, pistachios. Live up to know the tricks. Rose peanuts.
So I'm sure you guys are aware of the restaurant Taco Bell.
Tell me
Never
more.
heard of it.
They have like sauces, mild, medium, and fire.
That's a weird.
No, mild, medium, hot, mild, hot, and fire. I don't know.
I don't
That's
know.
a weird thing for a restaurant, just to have sauces.
Well, to put on your taco or burrito
You have
or
to
whatever.
bring your own tacos?
So, they have a bunch of their sauces in a chip form now. I saw these.
I had not heard this.
No, I have not either.
And I saw fire. I'm like, why not get the hottest one? So I got, it looks like a fire sauce packet.
Yeah.
And that's really all it's to it. It's probably just a Dorito with fire sauce flavor.
I'm trying to find the full list of Taco Bell sauces, but I think they must change all the time.
I don't know about all the time. They went through and changed some of them because they got rid of the green sauce, didn't they?
They have like a Diablo and yeah.
Oh man, these are like bright red.
Yeah, these are
Don't be
probably,
surprised tomorrow, when you're looking down.
Man, green poop. Yeah, tastes like Taco Bell sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little hot.
Yeah. Don't inhale
Ooh,
that
man,
dust.
that sneaks up on you.
Yeah.
Ooh, buddy.
You know,
My belly's going to be hurting later.
they're almost like a flour, just a flour tortilla. Normally, Doritos have the corn.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different than Dorito.
Did you see other flavors?
Where'd you get these?
I actually, the former Shop and Save, now a Schnucks.
I assume the old Schnucks has them too.
I don't know.
Man, that's hot.
I like it.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Just enough wang.
You like
The wang, you like the wang. There we go, talking about wang again.
Those are good. I recommend those.
You recommend those? All right. Well, good. Yeah, I think they're good.
Yeah.
So I still don't
no.
have my damn driver's license. Did I tell you guys?
What?
I'm not. Yeah,
Not
let's.
following.
You just
You got your license taken away?
Yeah.
threw me for a loop. I thought you've always had your driver's license.
So, no, I had to renew my driver's license before my birthday, right? Because it expires on your birthday every 6 years now.
Yeah, 6 or 8.
So November 15th, I go in and I renew my driver's license. They're like, okay, you now have a paper driver's license. It expires in 30 days. You'll get your new one in the mail. I have yet to get my new one in the mail.
Wow.
And it expires this Saturday. My paper one expires this Saturday. So I went to the post office. Those people are idiots too. I went to the driver DMV, and told the lady story. She goes, "Yep, that happens." She goes, "I have to call the state and see what they want to do." So they gave me a 10-day. They were giving me a 10-day extension, right?
Huh.
So she prints out another. Yeah, I know. She prints out another piece of paper. So now I'm carrying two pieces of paper for my license, and it wasn't a 10-day extension. It was an extension till the 21st, which is next Friday, because they're closed for Christmas for 2 days.
Oh, okay.
So we don't. She said, "Come back Friday. I don't know what to tell you." I go, "Great.
I don't know what to tell you. It's not my job.
Yeah, right. I just work at the DMV."
Yeah. Look, we got a lot of customers here. Trying to move this line.
Step aside, sir.
You don't have the right paperwork.
Damn, these chips are very good and very addictive.
Yeah, these are really good. I wonder what the other flavors. I mean, obviously, they're going to be not as hot, but yeah, these
are hot.
It's got some fire to it, as the thing says.
Better than wood, right?
Yep. So, what do you think about Billy Bush opening a new brewery in Defiance?
Is it new or is it going to be crafted?
So that's the thing. That was my question.
I bet it's crafted.
He doesn't say craftig though. Craftig, right? Isn't it pronounced craftig?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's pronounced, give me more money.
So there was no other information?
Basically, it was going to be in Defiance. They had some renderings of what it would look like. Kind of a woodsy. I mean,
does that craftig...
Man, wood again?
That craftig isn't even brewed here. Like I don't think
so. I thought it was brewed here, but bottled somewhere else.
I don't know, but I don't think I've had it in.
Maybe it isn't brewed here. Maybe that's why.
It's been a long
like Minnesota.
time. That's what I was thinking. Somewhere up north. I think we tried it years ago, and you never see it anywhere really. I mean, I can't imagine it's doing that well.
It says brewery and distillery. I never looked for it though.
No, but I don't know.
I don't think it's that great, to be honest.
Like that what was that American beer?
American Patriot?
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't last long.
That was a great beer.
It was John Beal.
Yeah, the roofing guy. You know, he knows all sorts of stuff about brewing. Hey, look, the chat came up.
Yeah, it did too. If he could have waited just a little bit he could have made a MAGA beer. That'd have been great.
A what?
Make America Great Again beer.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, well, if he's doing some distilling too, he's obviously doing other things besides beer.
So where's Defiance, Missouri?
By Washington, Missouri.
That is
on Highway 94.
Where Daniel Boone. That was where he was born.
That's right. Yeah.
I remember taking a field trip there in 3rd grade.
I did too.
These things are hot.
Yeah, but they're good. They're so good. These would be good with some dip, like
Greg,
margarita.
Go get some dip, Greg.
These would go good
sour
with
cream.
Margarita. Yeah, a little sour cream, a little margarita. What do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not really normally a margarita fan.
One of my favorite snacks ever.
You don't need salsa.
We didn't care for last week's.
What was? Oh yeah.
Pate.
Yeah, that's Pate's fault.
Pate. that
Sounds
jerk
like
sent me a Christmas card, and on the label, on the mailing label of the Christmas card, it said, "To the Bauman family, Annette Jackson, not Josh."
That's pretty awesome.
That's funny.
So good friend.
Mm-hmm.
Man. So with all the, the legalizing of marijuana, well, the whole country of Canada, it's legal. Marlboro.
Wait, we have this to try now?
No, we don't have this to try. It's not legal in Missouri yet, so we're not trying that.
Damn.
So in Canada, is it
Greg.
legal for
Yes.
like 18 and over, or what is it?
I don't know what the age limit is. It's
Probably.
I would assume it's something like that.
Might be 21. Could be drinking age too. I don't know what drinking age in Canada is. So.
16.
But Marlboro is getting into the cannabis business. I mean, it only makes
if they're
sense.
smart, why not? There's a crap ton of money to be made.
We used to joke. I remember
Used to grow
joking. No, because like a lot of people, like in high school, I never smoked, but a lot of them would smoke those Marlboro Reds, They always go, "Oh,
That's
Marlboro
what my dad
Reds."
smoked.
Yeah. Well, we always said, "Oh yeah, someday they'll be making Marlboro Greens.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are the ones I really want, or whatever." And it may actually be a thing now.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Like
if
in
they
packs?
Yeah, if they just.
Marijuana joints, or I mean, I guess they would look less like a joint, more like a cigarette.
Yeah, I would assume.
Huh.
I don't know. I guess they'd filter it just like.
I don't know. Would they need to? It doesn't have.
Tobacco and tar in it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
It is interesting, and what would a mechanically made? I mean,
Yeah.
I guess it looked just as
Yeah, I never thought about that.
as a cigarette would.
Huh. That has never crossed my mind because I never really think of people. I don't know. Isn't there? I mean, there's so many other forms. I never really considered it being available in the form of like the joint. I guess.
Yeah,
I really
mean,
thought about that.
basically, because
Because normally when you purchase it, in my mind, I've never been to a place. Even though I wanted to go when I was in Colorado, I didn't expect them.
When you're in Rome,
Yeah, I didn't expect them to be available in that form. I just thought it was just like either.
I think the
in
most
plant form,
the very popular form now is that vaping form.
which is like oil, I guess.
Yeah, they call it juice or whatever, and you vape it.
but they would have. I'm assuming in those shops they have
Individual joints.
The individual joints, or you buy it.
I never thought about
like
that.
ground coffee.
That's how I thought it would probably be. Like you take it home and do
roll
whatever.
it yourself.
Yeah,
And they have lots of edibles. But
Are we
right.
gonna have a
you know what though?
weed
Doesn't
segment?
Yeah, we
Marlboro?
should.
Are they the ones owned by? What's the one?
TJ Morris.
Is it TJ Morris?
Isn't
Why does that sound wrong? Anyway, they own Kraft Foods as well.
Oh, really?
So
combo.
yeah, would that go into some of their if they made a cannabis mac and cheese or something? I don't know.
I like my mac and cheese to have weed in it.
Well, I don't know what. It's
Sounds-
it's
I don't
a
know,
little
but I
bit
need-
out of my.
My
Sounds
nose.
possible. I don't know.
These things got my nose lit up. Can you hand me
Yeah?
a Kleenex, please?
Okay.
Lighting up his nose. Hey, Rudolph's in town.
Nice segue. Oh, I thought that was a story.
Hey, did you hear that some idiot vandal destroyed the Christmas tree down on Main Street?
Yeah, here in Festus.
Yeah.
I did see that. That's sad.
So
Who's the idiot?
I don't know.
they
Don't
like
look at me.
they took the timer from the tree and then
They tried tearing the lights off the tree.
yeah, I think they already fixed it because it was just like a timer and it was just a string of lights, so they were able to replace it pretty easily. But why do people do that crap?
I
you
don't
know?
know. You think it's kids or? No.
It's gotta be.
Today's world, it could have been a meth head trying to
Right.
steal a
Right.
timer to sell for more meth.
Well, did you hear in New Jersey that there was some police? There was a police sting for the packages. The
Porch Pirates?
porch pirates.
Really?
Yeah, they put like GPS devices
No, that's
inside the
Oh,
My
really?
packages. It looked like an Amazon package.
Yeah.
And they had them delivered to a lot of these police officers who lived in Jersey. They had them delivered to their own address, and apparently they lived in a high crime area or something. But some of them, within 3 minutes of them being dropped off,
man.
they were taken. And I mean, they were able to catch up with it. Find the ones who took it. I don't know what you're stealing something, but I don't know how much of a. I mean, obviously it's a crime, but
I mean, it gets the.
If it comes to USPS, it's a federal offense.
yeah, that's true.
If it starts to get the attention of those that are committing the crime, I would think that there's a chance of it decreasing.
Have you seen the YouTube videos of the guy and there's more than one guy that's done this, had a porch pirate problem and rigged up a box with a shotgun shell in it with a blank, but when they picked the box up, it pow!
No.
Yeah.
There's lots of those online. Yeah,
It's
they'll go to
hilarious.
steal it. It'll explode out
Oh, wow.
stuff, and
Yeah.
or like some have had a cage drop on their head or something.
Wow.
The thing I would be happy to do that, but the thing that would worry me is you do that, they get scared, they fall, they hit their head on the concrete, they go into a coma. Now it's your problem.
Right.
I tried to rob this person, and then I got hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've never had that happen. What happens to you if your item gets stolen? Can you?
I have no
claim
idea.
it with Amazon or whatever?
Luckily, I haven't had that problem.
Yeah, we haven't
Me
either.
neither.
However, I'm assuming you would take it up with, well,
The shipper.
Amazon or
Yeah.
whatever, and say, "Hey, this
Well,
was stolen." And
and
I'm pretty sure Amazon would ship you a new one right away. I don't know about these other companies. You know?
Well, and Amazon's beef is going to be with the carrier, not, you know, 'cause
Right.
yeah.
I was paranoid last weekend.
Did you smoke
'cause
weed?
Yeah. I told you guys about my table saw
But that
issue.
thing was heavy. No one's gonna steal
Right.
that thing.
But so I got a confirmation or notification that it was supposed to be delivered on Friday of last week, and I think it was like Wednesday evening. I got a follow up that said, "Sorry, it's been delayed, and it's going to deliver on Saturday," which we were going out of town
right.
to Tennessee. And so
this is your replacement one.
my replacement. So I get, we're halfway down, 55 on southern Missouri, and I get a notification that my table saw has been delivered, and it's sitting on my front porch. And
why didn't you tell
thinking,
me? I would have put it in your garage.
I almost called you, and I was like, it's probably fine, but it was there. I mean, it wasn't any rain or anything.
You need a Ring or a Nest doorbell.
Yeah,
yeah, I'd like to get one of those.
I've been thinking about it.
I think Ring is the only one I could get because
of the battery.
Yeah,
You have a doorbell though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had. I was nervous all weekend. I mean, it was there when I got home. But I mean, kind of like Greg here. I live in a cul-de-sac, and I don't know. I just feel like the crime is lower where we live. I don't know.
It would be interesting to see the porch pirate statistics of the area and see what streets are hot streets and.
Yeah, I wonder if
I
that
don't know.
data exists out there somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure the police departments have it.
Yeah.
Hell, Amazon might have it.
Yeah.
and well, there's that neighborhood, or is it neighborhood? What Nextdoor? That Nextdoor app,
Oh yeah.
That's wrapped in the Ring. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
and yeah, but you can. I'm sure people on there could say, "Hey, I've been getting this
Our whole
stolen."
subdivision's on that.
Really.
I've seen. I was on there recently, and someone in the neighborhood, they go, "Someone stole my Grinch blow up or whatever." They said this disappeared, and I'd like to report this. And if anyone knows any information or whatever, well, like literally, someone responded and said, "Oh, I'm sorry. We have that in our garage. The wind blew it and it ended up in our yard. We tried to take it back to your house. You weren't home, so we just threw it in the garage. We haven't returned it yet." And they're like, "Oh, I'm so glad." They're like, I feel kind of silly blaming it on someone stealing it when it was the wind.
Right.
Damn Mother Nature.
There's I guess I don't know. There's a category or whatever, like lost or stolen in there, and there was only the last time I looked on ours, and ours has been on that Nextdoor. Our subdivision's been on the Nextdoor for probably a good 3 years, and the only item that was ever claimed as being stolen was a gas can, and it was out there for a long time, and it was like a lawnmower sized gas can, like 2 gallons or whatever, and then they claimed that they found it like in the common grounds. I'm like. And they claim and then this lady who's posting it says, "Oh, these kids, they grabbed it and they filled up their car and they threw it." I'm like, no,
A gas can? How much gas are you gonna get from that?
Yeah, I think it was empty and the wind blew it.
Yeah.
Same
Or that's
thing.
where they left it when they were just doing the lawnmower or whatever. Yeah.
Whew. Gotta lay off those chips.
A little hot,
They're
huh?
so good.
Few other things. Punisher season 2 comes out in January,
Sweet.
but I think it'll be canceled soon after.
Yeah, I think it already has been.
No, they haven't yet.
The Disney issue.
They did, yeah. I think Netflix is just because they haven't canceled Jessica Jones or The Punisher yet, and those are the two that still have seasons completed, but they haven't
Released
them yet. And everyone says that it's probably going to happen. They'll cancel it afterwards, even though they'll be good. I think, I'm hoping, because I think the casting on some of the, especially Punisher, especially Daredevil, I think are just great, you know? And I would love for, if it's Disney Play or Hulu or whatever, to pick it up and
exactly
work with
where
it.
it left off. Was it you last week, or was it, I don't remember if it was my son Caleb or you, that was telling me that there was a good chance that it would be picked up and have different actors?
Yeah, they talked about that too. They said that the TV Marvel doesn't get along with the movie Marvel people, and that I don't know, you know, because it used to be all the stuff is connected, and I don't know if they mentioned it, but I remember the first Daredevil season, they mentioned like the Avengers and what happened in New York and all that.
Yeah.
But so I mean, it is same universe or whatever.
I don't know if I would like Punisher as much if it wasn't John Bernthal.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that show is really good, and I think that it really deserves to go on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Same with Daredevil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need to watch it.
Yeah, I need to watch the next season. Oh man,
What else is going on?
Are you still have DirecTV now?
I do.
Are you going to cancel it if they up their price again?
I don't know. I'm paying $40, and I got the big.
Oh, you got the big package.
Yeah.
Damn it.
She said.
Sorry. Mine got me. Damn. Now, never mind. I just lost my train of thought.
I'm going to snip that. Put that as a soundboard item. Oh, you've got the big package.
That needs its own little soundbite.
So yeah, I believe I will keep it.
I'm thinking about jumping to YouTube TV.
I liked YouTube TV a lot. There were a couple channels that
we would miss a few channels, I think. But I don't know that it'd be enough.
But then again,
because we use my friend's Plex service, and we get a lot, like a lot of TV shows from that. So
I love that guy.
I know, he's awesome.
So
he has the small package, though, I think.
one of the things.
There's nobody in this room.
One of the things. I mean, I know you, when you cut the cord or whatever, you kind of just got used to not having all that. I kind of feel that I've grown into. I'm back to where I was, basically.
Morphed back.
Yeah. I mean, it's more of the same. It's
there's so
they're
much,
calling it something different. It is cheaper, but
they're tricking you, Greg.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't miss any of that stuff.
Because for a long time, I just had Netflix and Hulu, and I think that was about it.
Didn't once upon a time you didn't have anything, like no streaming services, like you just had that friend who had.
No, I think I still had Netflix.
I was gonna say I thought you had Netflix when you first started working at the hospital.
Yeah.
I think you
were like on the cutting edge of the cord cutters.
He's always on the cutting edge.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
No, but DirecTV Now is talking about upping their rate by another, I think, $10 or $15, and then cutting back some of the channels that they offer in their packages.
God.
So
it's like classic.
It's AT&T who owns it.
Yeah.
It's not new people who own it. It's
Yeah.
The same method. The
classic.
same,
Bait and switch.
And
treat your existing customers like crap.
Exactly. And like Greg has said in the past, thankfully there's not a contract with it. You can cancel and be done.
Yeah, that's the good thing. But my cable, not my cable bill, my cable modem, my internet is just going to continue to go up and up. That
until AT&T brings in their gig, what do they call it? Gig
that's
or
in the city.
Air gig. Yeah.
Is it
because
really?
I know at Molly's, when we were selling her house, they came to the door and go, "Hell yeah. Hey, do you know you have a gigabit network now?" I'm like, really? Well, we're selling this house. Oh, well, that's a good selling point. I'm like,
Yeah, AT&T Air gig.
So, air?
Yeah, so Wi-Fi.
Wow. So you don't have, there's not
I don't know if it's
physical
like
wire that goes in your house?
No,
I think it's
over Nighthawk. They resell Nighthawk modems or Nighthawk Wi-Fi routers.
Oh, but it still has a wire coming into your house. What?
AirGig is wireless.
You just blew my mind. I don't know how. So how does is there like a umbrella of span that it can shoot out across the city, or how?
They're using their cell towers, and if you
really?
notice, like around Festus, they've installed new micro millimeter antennas. Like there's one behind Main and Mill. There's one in front of the old 509. There's one over by Dr. Yankowicz's office. Those are the early stages of 5G. They're not turned on yet, but those are the early stage antennas of 5G. I was driving down Manchester Road Monday, and they're all up and down Manchester Road. So yeah, they'll be coming. They're good.
And that's just like right over the air.
Over the air. Wow. So the big difference is the microwaves that are used. The actual waves, radio frequency waves, are much more susceptible to
melting brains.
Yeah, interference. So they don't spread as well. So, your neighbor could have it, and you may have horrible signal. Yeah. It's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those.
We talked about that a long time ago, I think, on an earlier episode.
Yeah, probably.
But
that's cool.
I don't know if that's what they have in the city. Do they? I thought they just had gigabit fiber run.
Oh, I don't know. AirGig is coming.
I think they have fiber. I'm pretty sure that's what they said. They had fiber.
So what does that look like compared to what Charter has here?
They would terminate. What do you mean?
Like, is it comparable to what? Because the
faster.
Oh, really?
5 times faster.
So
DSL's like crap,
1.5,
right?
Yeah, it's. Yeah.
Oh, my father-in-law, he gets like 12 or something.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And I told him, I go, man, you gotta go with Charter. But he has no cable going to his house. He's like,
really?
I don't want him putting in all this. I'm like, okay, but in Imperial, where he is, it's 400.
Oh wow!
Yeah, because it's 200 down here. Yeah, my parents are 400. Jeff and Wendy, they're 400.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, because they just upgraded us to 2, right?
Yeah. I'm sure we'll go up to 400 soon.
And
but
the funny thing at the lake, the local power provider, Como, they ran fiber optic lines with their power lines, and they are now becoming an internet provider and offering gig fiber connection to their power customers.
That's cool. I did not know that we were going to possibly have other options down here.
Well, we need more than
it might be
2.
6 months.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
We need more than just AT&T
But
and
see, Charter's bought everybody up. Charter bought Time Warner.
I know.
So
Yeah.
that's that piece of competition gone.
You need the township to build their own
That's
infrastructure.
never happening.
Right.
You know? Well, it won't in our town, but,
No. If I was mayor.
Yeah, if I was mayor.
Yeah, how's that going anyway?
Yeah.
Actually, the mayor is a position up for election.
Oh,
There you go.
You heard it here first, folks.
No.
Come on,
Mayor
you can do it.
Josh Bauman. I love the sound of that. Yeah, I watched, going back to shows for a minute, I watched this show Homecoming. Have you Julia Roberts? It's from the people who did Mr. Robot.
Oh, really?
And it's watched a couple episodes. They're only half hour long. It's like this drama about this. You don't really. It's kind of weird, like Mr. Robot is, but it's
With JR, huh?
She look good?
yeah. Well, I mean, she's older, but she
She's
looks
51, I think.
So are you.
good. And
Still looking
she
good,
looks
Greg.
she looks better than I
He's
do.
got the big package.
So it's about like almost like some sort of rehabilitate. Like a person is coming home from being in the military, coming from we're in the Middle East or wherever.
Yeah.
They're coming back home, and this is kind of like a place where they learn to get back to society. They teach them like skills on how to write a resume and how to do a job interview, stuff like that. But you get the feeling there's some sort of drug thing that they're giving them, and something that you're kind of in the dark. So you're kind of learning as you're going around. But it was pretty interesting. Molly and I watched the first 2 episodes. We're both kind of like, this is a little weird, but
Either of you end up watching Yellowstone?
No. You keep talking about it.
What'd you say? What network that's on?
Yeah,
What is that on Amazon?
FX?
I don't have that.
No, Paramount Network.
I don't have that. Is that on Netflix?
That's the
No. I think your
That's all I
buddy
have.
could probably get it. Though.
Oh, I have to contact that guy.
Yeah.
If you're listening, buddy. Paramount Network.
that's the same network that does the Get Shorty. I think I said that.
Lori really wants to see his season 2 is currently.
Better be telling that buddy.
Hey, buddy. If you're
They're-
listening.
Kevin Costner is
I'm telling you, it's like a mishmash of Sons of Anarchy.
It's like Dances with Wolves.
No,
That's a good
Waterworld.
That's a good movie.
no, it's like a mishmash of Sons
Field
of
of Dreams.
Anarchy and Field of Dreams and Breaking Bad.
Tin Cup.
I'm serious, man.
Okay, well, I got to check it out
It's-
if my buddies
you got
can
it.
find it.
Is Bull Durham one of them?
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah, there's sex in it, and there's female
What?
parts.
What does that mean
I don't know.
for our non-video watchers, listeners?
Man.
He put hands in front of his chest. I don't know what that means.
That really usually means I don't know.
Probably means show's over.
Show's over.
It is actually.
I gotta get home. Meow.
I do have dinner.
Meow. Gotta get dinner.
Why
Man, this was your dinner right
Yeah.
here, buddy.
Ate all the
I'm not your buddy.
man.
Not
that
that
wasn't
buddy.
nice at all.
Nah. Wow, I'm hurt.
So
my
thank you all for trying to join. If you guys did join live, thank you for dealing with the little hiccups. I'm
Glitchy.
pretty sure it was Facebook because it was.
Not my fault.
You could see the video bit rate has went up way up
Yeah.
from what it was.
Yeah, it was dropping down to nothing.
Yeah, it was drop. Yeah. So anyway, you could always listen on iTunes or any of your podcast providers. Also, we're on Twitter, Stuck in Beta Cast, Facebook, we're on, and YouTube. And you can donate, give us a little of that to get snacks like these fire chips. I mean,
that's good stuff.
how would you know that these are delicious without us? No, telling you, you know?
You wouldn't. You definitely wouldn't.
You wouldn't know. So
The information's not available out there anywhere.
No.
So you might as well go to Stuck in Beta Podcast, click on a little donate button, send us a few bucks, and we'll get us a snack or a beer. You can even tell us which one you want us to get.
Like Pate did.
Yeah. Or if you want to send us something, you could always email us. Go to stuckinbetapodcast.com and you can click the email button.
That does require a background check if you're going to mail us something.
Yeah. So, anyway, it's been a show. We are done, and that's the end. See you next time.
Happy Hanukkah.